Hello, everyone. It's Caboose here, and I'm here with,
SWAT and Mega.
and we're here to talk about the new assault weapon pack that was just added to Payday 2. And the pack adds 4 primary weapons, 4 melee weapons, 4 masks, 4 materials, and apparently SWAT says 4 colors as well.
Color.
Yeah. All right. So, and
Well,
just
actually,
like
pattern color.
just like the just sniper DLC and the shotgun DLC, all the modifications for these weapons are with the exception of sights and gadgets and stuff, I guess, they're obtained through the completion of achievements. Same thing with the masks. So for this video, we're going to be talking. Oh, great! Hold on, I forgot to. Okay, we're going to be talking about the
The 4 primary weapons.
The 4
in
primary
this
weapons.
video.
Yes. So. First off, here we have the so our 4 primary weapons that we have are the Cauldron rifle, or in real world we call it a FAMAS, and then we have the Gecko 7.62 rifle, which in the real world is known as a Galil. And then we have the Gear 3 rifle, which is a G3. Is it A3?
Yeah, G3A3.
All right. And we have a returning weapon from Payday the Heist, the GL40 grenade launcher. And I love of course, I love the damage on that thing, but I do think the threat should be increased. I don't know, if I saw a guy robbing a bank with a grenade launcher, I'd be a bit more afraid to walk in there.
And just to knock this out of the park, no, just because you have the bullet storm skill and the enforcer tree, you will not have unlimited grenade launcher rounds for 10 seconds.
Yes.
That made
I
me
know what you're
very
thinking. You may have been thinking that, but just sorry, it doesn't work. I mean, I guess it would be pretty OP.
It bursted my bolt.
You would have an automatic grenade launcher. And of course, your big threat there would probably be civilians if you care about it.
So
Right.
I guess we'll start with the first weapon, which is the Clarion Cauldron.
Clarion rifle?
FAMAS.
Oh, I call it Cauldron. FAMAS, the FAMAS. That's what it's called. It's a bullet pop. It's made by the French, right? It's French,
Yep,
right?
French.
All right. So, right off the bat, it has the highest firing rate of any weapons. That includes SMGs as your secondaries. And the thing, and we tried this, and the thing with this weapon, we tried it out just as a failure in the video. But the thing that we realized with this is the stability, as you can see, is only 12, and that does really affect it. And it's a weapon that I would use mainly for close combat, unless you can get that stability up with my like me, how I have these skills. The accuracy, is just 14. It's a good round accuracy, but the damage is only
Still pretty
25,
poor.
making it the weakest one of this pack. However, it does have a magazine of 30 and a total ammo of 150.
And since its rate of fire is 1,000 RPM, you'll empty that magazine in under 2 seconds.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 seconds. That thing will burn through ammo just. So let's take a
So
look
take
at
your time. The Galil, yeah, the Galil.
It's something I would recommend in burst fire mode. If you're trying to take people out from that aren't grouped together, a burst fire mode is probably the preference for it. And also, I want to make a comment that this has a suppressed barrel that I actually like. It doesn't take away the damage at all, and it increases the accuracy by 4. Yeah. So and something I would probably recommend I don't like the iron sights, so I would definitely throw a sight on there. Also, even for just that stability bonus. Throw a military sight on there, and I would probably recommend, if you're going only close quarters, a funnel of fun. If you're going for a bit more medium range, throw a competitor's compensator or a tactical compressor on there.
All right, I guess next is the Galil, the Gecko.
Well, actually, I guess a fire breather nozzle would also be pretty good too. So, all right. So the next weapon, as you said, you want to introduce him?
Yeah.
This one?
Next is the Gecko 7.62 rifle, or the Galil. Straight off the bat, it has a pretty high rate of fire of 850, and its damage is 35, which makes it pretty
35?
damaging.
Mine's only 33. I think you have a skill.
Oh, that's right. I do have. Oh, correction. I'm sorry. I do have a mod on there. Post wise, its damage is 33. So it is high damaging, or pretty high damaging, and it fires pretty quickly. though it only has 4 magazines, so you gotta be careful with that rate of fire.
Oh,
Also, its accuracy is pretty poor, but its stability is a little bit better.
yeah, stability is definitely better than this on this one than it is with the
The
FAMAS. Yeah. So yeah, so I guess let's take a look at the mods
G3.
Yeah, no, let's take a look at the mods for the Galil first, because we actually haven't really taken a peek at it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, you got. I mean, all right, yeah, the fabulous foregrip. All right, so yeah, so what we have. Oh yeah, and so yeah, all these weapons also to keep in mind have a sniper's like equipment for it, so which increase the accuracy but decrease the stability. And of course, so yeah, there we go. Yeah, you got a lot of. Yeah, this one has got a lot of different things you can do for the stock. Of course, yeah, it's a whole bunch. All right, so yeah, let's move on to the G3. I see. All right.
Now, straight off the bat, if what's really nice about this weapon
Oh,
is that damage right there.
Yeah, the damage is a 43, which for like if you want to compare it, and that's just the base stats. If we compare it to like my modified Car 4 I have here, I got it up to 43. With it, a lot of my weapons actually get to 43 now that I think about it. So this one right off the bat starts out at a 43.
Though what's really noticeable is its stability is piss poor.
It's actually worse than the FAMAS.
I think from baseline,
yeah, FAMAS has got a base of 12, and this one's got a base of 8. So the accuracy is piss poor for this one. We haven't tried it yet, but just as our assumption, it might be better in a semi-automatic.
But speaking of semi-automatic, let's look at this modifications of this weapon.
Yeah, let's look at the modifications. So, yeah. Also, all the weapons, I think, or maybe because I don't know if it's because we purchased all the weapons right off the bat, unlocking the achievement for it to get all of us to get the first kit for it. But all the ones that are like short barreled, and this one here might be because we bought all the guns for it.
This one
achievement.
So
this gun has
the
2
assault
kits.
Kit.
Yeah,
it increases. So its first kit is the assault kit. Increases your ammo. You get 1 more
magazine.
You do lose some damage and accuracy, though it does increase that stability, which it suffers.
Yeah,
and increases concealment.
So if you can, you might be able to make this as kind of like as a Plan B weapon if you fail a stealth. If you can get the concealment to a place of your liking, so that way you'd have a lot of ammo. And then as your other one is the DMR kit. This reduces This one reduces This one reduces your magazine capacity, your total ammo. But look at that damage increase, 47 plus. That increases your accuracy. I mean, as it says, DMR. If you play Halo, for instance, you'll probably and you don't know what DMR is, you'll know right off the bat. This mod is pretty much when you get this mod, you get the single fire mod with it. Just so that way you can make this thing pretty much just a new sniper.
We also have a few weapons as well. We have the precision foregrip, increases accuracy, but you lose stability and concealment. All right.
The tactical foregrip, which increases stability by 7.
Stability. So highly recommended for this weapon.
Yeah. Or
maybe the wooden foregrip.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Increases stability by 9. Decreases your accuracy by 2. But also increases your concealment. So this weapon right here, you could probably make it good for concealment if it's got all this stuff for it. And you have the plastic foregrip, which is if you need concealment, this is your weapon. This is your mod.
We also have 2 grips, apparently.
Yeah, unlike the previous 2 weapons, and I think, and even the third weapon has 2 grips. So you got the retro grip, and you got your precision grip.
And then 2 stocks.
Yeah, and from what I can just gather from looking at these, it seems like this weapon is meant to either be made fully auto or fully like Like either to be a full auto weapon or like a full sniper weapon.
Mm-hmm. But enough beating around the bush. How do we get to?
How do we get to what you're all waiting for? The grenade launcher. All right. So right off the bat, you will definitely notice this. The mag is, of course, since it is a single fire, you get 1 shot, but your total ammo is only 6. I mean, you only have 6 shots of this weapon, and probably because of that, getting ammo from pickups might be a bit more difficult. And since you only have 1 shot, you got to reload. That's why your firing rate's only 30, which probably I think makes it actually the lowest firing rate of all the weapons.
I think it does.
Yeah. Looking at all other snipers, your firing rate is the lowest firing rate of all the weapons of all the primaries.
My melee weapon fires faster.
But being a grenade launcher, it's got the damage of 340.
And it has crowd control capabilities.
Yeah.
Now we don't know if it has friendly fire or not, or you can hurt yourself. So that's.
But let's just, for safe to say, it probably does. And this is probably a weapon that this is a weapon you would definitely want to have a reliable secondary with, because this thing has such a low total ammo. Yeah.
So if you do use this weapon, we recommend weapons with a large magazine, ammo.
Probably something maybe. Probably you might want to use something like I guess, I don't know, locomotive. Locomotive is always like a reliable secondary.
Or the compact 5 submachine gun.
Something
or
if
you do have the mods, I would suggest the Chimero custom pistol.
The Chimero custom pistol.
Good damage, good ammo, good rate of fire.
Yeah, mine's modded, so I can't really say anything for that. But anyway, but this thing, as you notice, it's just like the double-barreled shotgun. It's only got 2 mods, and also like the double-barreled shotgun, both of the mods are meant for concealment. I mean, which I think is just funny. Can you just imagine just a guy, he's concealing a grenade launcher in his pockets?
Cool.
But yeah,
it's still absurd. The short barrel on the Thanatos.
Yeah, it's the pirate barrel, and it's got the sawed-off stock, which it just I don't know. Looking at it reminds me of one of the shotgun from BioShock Infinite. But there's one thing I did read up about the grenade launcher that I think is kind of important. It's got a gadget that allows that you can toggle. That what it is, you don't have to buy the gadget. It comes with it. It opens up the leveling thing for a sight. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So you can use that to angle your shots better, because this weapon is affected by gravity like in every other game. All right, so that's all the primaries, and we'll be getting to on the next video. We're going to be talking about the new melee weapons they added. So we'll see you then.